So what's up? I found another piece of gear that I haven't really done a review on. I might have mentioned it in a video or two, but it's the helmet I've been using for quite some time, and I actually use this helmet not just for airsoft, but for anything really. Even though it's not an actual ballistic helmet, I haven't really been running a ballistic helmet for many reasons. I've always looked at helmets as a mounting system, and not really something I'd want to use for ballistic purposes. Why, you might ask, is because really your whole face is open, whether you're wearing a very high cut helmet like a Maritime or a PASGT. You can still get shot right between the eyes, and you're gonna be dead either way. I used to run only ProTech skateboard helmets, much like Delta did back in the day, but I have my fair share of ballistic helmets and non-ballistic helmets, and by far this is probably my favorite one, since shelling out $1,600 for a real Maritime is just not something I plan on doing. But anyways, this is the FMA Maritime, but this one's a little cool. It's not the ABS plastic version, this is a carbon fiber version. And I actually got this one by mistake. The guy that I actually ordered it from was some random, cheap knockoff airsoft dealer from China, and I ordered the ABS plastic one. I have the plastic one, but it was a medium large, and I needed a bigger one, so I ordered one for like 60 something from him, shipped, and he ran out and he sent me, he just went ahead and sent me this, and I didn't even know till I got it. He had a little note, and his English was actually really good, and I forgot his name. I'd mention him, I'd have to look through my eBay history, and he sent me this, and he just had things like, sorry, I ran out of the large, extra large ones, and I sent you this carbon fiber one. Looked it up, it's actually a lot more expensive, and I paid 60 for it shipped, so I was pretty happy with that. And it was a really good deal. And the carbon fiber does give it a little more bump protection, and it gives it a really nice weight, and the overall finish on this helmet was really nice. Now, underneath it, I did a dusting with originally just Krylon khaki, the ultra flat camo, and then I just did another dusting with sand, and then a light dusting with a smoke green. But as you can see, I've actually made a cover for this helmet, and I'm really enjoying this cover. I actually got the idea, I was looking at covers for this on eBay, and the First Spear mesh ones and multicam are pretty expensive for a cover, typically 190 or more, and I'm not going to drop that on a helmet cover. I did find a guy who was making custom reversible, or just custom helmet covers in general for airframes and Maritimes and ops cores, and he had one that was reversible from three color desert to woodland, and I got outbidded on that one. And then he had another one that was desert marpat reversible to the M81 woodland. Again, I got outbidded on it, and I'd kind of forgot about it. And then today I was just messing around and found some PASGT M81 covers, and I decided to go ahead and cut this out and put it on my FMA. And I did no sewing whatsoever, and you can see it's kind of sloppy. And I'll go ahead and give you guys a look around. But it's held completely in place with the Velcro in the helmet, and I kind of tucked it in to the helmet liner itself. I did a, cut out for the NVG mount, and I just have Velcro on the sides and up top for my MS-2000 strobe. So this entire helmet's actually all FMA, and I haven't gotten around to replacing it. I'm going to probably end up keeping the rails, the actual arc rails for the Maritime. The ones I'm able to find are about 200 bucks. I did replace the pads with some Condor pads I got with my last couple of sets of ACHs I got, and those actually came from Mission Tactical. He actually recommended me these, and they're actually really comfortable for the price. I'm not really wanting I don't like the standard ones, they hurt too much, and I just haven't dropped money on the Ops Core ones, but these will do for now until I decide to completely upgrade it. But yeah, like I said, and no warm dial or anything, this is just all the FMA standard except for the pads, and you can see there's a nice bit of carbon fiber in there, and it takes a bump pretty well. I've actually hit my head pretty hard on it, and just got my IR flag custom call sign patch MS-2000 is already covered, and you can just see how it's kind of held in there. But I actually like how this turned out, and it was, like I said, it cost me absolutely nothing. If you don't have the PASGT covers, you want to make one, you can probably pick them up at your local surplus store for like $2. And usually on eBay you can get lots of them, like a lot of like 20 or 30, like dirt cheap, if you want to do that. I might make a few in some other camos, but I'm really digging this woodland one, and I like it. The old school woodland with, the newer equipment is really cool. What's old is new again, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. And you can see I kind of dusted it a little bit with what dust it already had on it. Let me get out of the shadow of the sun setting, but I dusted it with the Krylon and made it look kind of cool, but it was already kind of dirty, so it's a nice look. It's kind of rugged, looks like something that would be kind of made in the field. occasionally you can see some RSOC guys with custom Woodland covers when they're advising the A and ASF. So it's kind of what that's based on, and I just absolutely love Woodland with the new high-speed Gucci gear. So thanks for watching, guys. This is a quick review on that helmet, and I might crank out a few more. I haven't done my new airsoft gun yet either, so I'll probably go ahead and do that. It's just a WE Scar. But thanks for watching. Leave a comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me if you like the covers. Simple to do. I mean, I may make a tutorial on it. It's just simply fitting it around the helmet and then just cutting out for the NVG mount or the VAS shroud and the arc rails. It's a really simple fix, and it looks badass. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Like I said, leave a comment, rate, subscribe. It'd be much appreciated.